Hello, everybody. My name is Dallas Arsley, and today we're doing a little bit of a reaction video checking into DEKU versus MAHORAGA, which, in all honesty, is an overkill situation, but at the same time, I'm just like, why are you bullying MAHORAGA? Oh, and if you think DEKU shouldn't win, you really don't understand scaling. Anyways, let's begin. See what A-Run has to say. Don't forget to like the video. I won't.
Now, this video is going to be different from all the gauntlets I've done these past few weeks, but that's because it's not a gauntlet this time. It's a single fight that I teased at the end of the DEKU versus JJK video.
Yep.
Sacred swing!
But that's going to be for another video. Well, that time is now, people. So watch till the end and let me cook. In this video, I'll be putting Izuku Midoriya against the Divine General of the 10 Shadows.
Got you.
But to make things a bit more fair on both sides, since I'm using DEKU from the manga at his absolute strongest, I also want to use the strongest version of MAHORAGA, which would be the one that Sukuna summoned in his
shit.
So all the abilities that he displayed in that fight, he'll have access to them in his battle with DEKU.
That's not.
Also,
I mean, it's
spoiler
fair.
warnings for both series.
Oh yeah, most
That
definitely.
being said, if you guys are ready to see some real epic and badass fights, then make sure to subscribe and hit that bell while you're down there. And without any further ado, let's get straight into this.
Like.
Now, although both these characters are incredibly strong, each of them is going to have some difficulty dealing with the other special quirks and advantages. In
Special
Deku's
quirks,
case,
oh my
the
god.
crazy speed he gains when using all of his quirks would make it very easy for him to completely blitz MAHORAGA and land multiple hits on him.
Yeah. Problem is, MAHORAGA be healing. Yeah.
That also works against him since it feeds into MAHORAGA's adaptability. Although he would have some
Wait a second, hold up. This fight changes on one principle alone. Do they know about each other's abilities going into this? Because if DEKU doesn't realize what MAHORAGA is doing, oh, it's gonna be a fucking nightmare.
trouble catching DEKU with his own blows. Depending on what MAHORAGA adapts to could be the game changer for this fight. See, the one thing that could really cripple DEKU is the variety of his attacks. And now, you might be thinking, well, he has 7 quirks. What do you mean variety? He can do a bunch of stuff with one for all.
6. Smoke screen!
And yeah, he definitely can. But when it comes to the main ways he deals damage to his opponents and finishes them off, it's usually
just the
his
blows.
smashes.
5th! Black whip!
He might have different names.
Also, here's another issue. He has to kill him in one. You can't just keep pummeling the fuck out of him. You really do have to speed them down. At first, I was thinking so like DEKU would beat the fuck out of him, but it doesn't make sense, and it's not in character for DEKU to try to go off the rip. Like, yes, I'm gonna grab something and slice his head off. The fat seal is kicking in. Welcome in, seal. But like, it doesn't make a lot of sense for DEKU to try to rush him down like that in universe for his own personality. MAHORAGA, on the other hand, just waiting it out.
Slightly different effects on impact, but essentially they're either really hard punches or kicks
Strong legal
reinforced with his
substances.
quirks. Now, in
See,
his
I'm
fight with
gonna treat
Sukuna,
that like a
the
joke.
narrator stated that if MAHORAGA adapted to slashes in general instead of adapting to dismantle, the outcome could have been entirely different. Which is pretty crazy to think about since it tells us that he can adapt to way more broader concepts, just like he did against Gojo's Infinity. Although it did take multiple spins from the wheel to fully grasp it. Which brings me to this. If MAHORAGA at some point manages to fully adapt to punches and kicks in general, DEKU will take shit from that point. Not only that, but the main advantage that DEKU simply doesn't have against a lot of top tier JJK characters is the ability to regenerate. And like I stated at the start of the video, this MAHORAGA is the one summoned by Sukuna, meaning
Seal, if you can beat MAHORAGA 1v1, I would like you to stand up on your high horse. Lift yourself up. Jump down from such a high horse. And come and do it. Hop in the ring. Go ahead. Do it. Now, if you're talking about Deku, same situation. Go ahead. I really easy. You would win. You will end up just like the other Kit Kat, blue eyes and all.
He would be able to send slashes the exact same way like the one that cut
Hello,
off
local.
Gojo's
Welcome
arm.
in.
So on the off chance that Mahoraga is able to maim Deku,
What?
that blade will be gone for good. And unlike the manga, Eri won't be there to rewind him back easily. But honestly, considering Deku's insane speed and danger sense always giving him a heads up, that's incredibly unlikely.
Oh god, Mahoraga adapting the danger sense would be so nasty. How am I? I'm doing pretty well. Earlier today I have made 20 things. I made 20 inscriptions for the campaign, which just means that like I've made a bunch of different spells and abilities and reworked so many characters. Also, I was doing the
Hip-hop
animation
has
for
arisen.
the muse.
They seem to have come up with a new plan. It appears that
Yeah, yeah. So that's finished now. I'm you know I'm gonna be doing a little bit of 3D animation. You know, dropping at least one short a month. It's animated fully. This is a work in progress. But I wanted to show it the work in progress because it's it's the notice. Oh, you worked from a farm in Finland your whole life. You're strong as sauce. Okay, so okay, see, okay. This motherfucker's bullshitting, but okay. Um, yeah. Besides that, I think that's it. Animation, other shit. I think that's what I've been doing today.
We've seen him multiple times in the second movie dodging Nine's finger lasers with ease.
Yeah.
And if you're questioning whether the My Hero movies are even canon in the first place, well, they are. We see all the main characters from each movie pop up in season 7 of the anime, so there's no doubt about it. All the movies are definitely canon.
the second user's quirk.
Ooh.
So at that point, the main question is, does Deku have an attack that's so incredibly powerful that
Yes.
could destroy Mahoraga in a single blow?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
The answer is yes, people. And I know you guys are already typing Glazer in the comments, and you know what? You might be right.
Is
But I'm sorry, this whole
wait a second. I've added bug and 3 more headgear. Local, you gotta give me context for what the fuck I've added bug and 3 more headgear. What does that mean?
fight is a lot less close than I led you guys to think with these flashy animations.
Yeah.
Deku's full power is more than enough to completely destroy the Shikigami. And I know some of you, if not a lot of you guys, are still going to be completely delusional about this, so hear me out. The fire arrow that killed the Mahoraga that Megumi
Not gonna lie, like I knew this from the beginning because that's what I was saying. I was like, Deku should be blitzing him and ripping him apart. But then I was like, well, I mean, it depends on which version of Deku, right? Because he's not always throwing out them big punches. And he doesn't start off with that. But he definitely, if he knows what he's getting into, that's it. It's all about how this fight starts and how it's framed.
summoned destroyed a large portion of Shibuya. The unlimited hollow that killed him in his fight with Gojo also did a great deal of damage to a large portion of Shinjuku. However, the final smash that Deku used to defeat Shigaraki at the end of the manga was strong enough to create storms and shift the weather across the entire planet. Now, don't get me wrong, both of Sukuna and Gojo's attacks are still very impressive, but neither of them managed to do anything close to that. So when I tell you that Mahoraga would get absolutely deleted by Deku,
Can you join the Discord? Yeah. Jesus. What's second? Hold up. Not you put the gamer fucking this shit inside. All Might is my dad has killed Big Raga, the up stomper. Good job. Good job.
call me an MHA Glazer all you want, but that's just how it is. But let me know in the comments below if you
No,
guys
it's not
like
how
these
it
types
is.
of videos. I want
It's
to
a fact.
alternate
I
between
understand
more
that.
focused
I understand
fights
that.
like these and my usual gauntlets.
Now, here's my question, right? A-ronimations. If you ever see this, please feature my glorious, divine Dragon Emperor King, known as Ryuga, because he is the dope god of Beyblade. And anyone who says that he lost and died, please understand, he only lost to 2 people in the show, the literal MC and a god who had his own power added into it, and he was still taking in some W. I'm just saying, He fought a mirror match with himself plus the rest of the world and was still fucking it up. Anyways, Ryuga is GOAT. Everybody understand that. Like, comment, subscribe, check out the original shit. Links will be in the description. If you want to hit me up for commissions for 3D models, pixel art, or whatever the hell else, hit me up. I do shit. I make art. Yeah, links in the description. Check them out. Also, Discord is open if you want to check it out as well and join. Thank you. Yeah.